Correspondent Solomon Ajuziogu joins me live from Benin City. Solomon, what were the highlights of election eve in the state capital?
Well, Nifemi, I can see here, it's all quiet here, probably too early. This is the famous airport road, and I'm standing right opposite the popular St. Paul's Cathedral, just overlooking the palace of the Oba of Benin. And it's all calm and quiet. I guess everyone is racing to make sure that they are not caught up in the curfew that comes on election day. Presently, you can see security vehicles moving up and about. I was a military commander, and the armed men have been parading the entire length and breadth of the city. But the biggest news here today was the pandemonium, the political pandemonium caused by the purported or the alleged withdrawal of a candidate of a party in favor of his rival. Now we know that that is actually a lie, as the a candidate concerned has denied stepping down in the race, affirming that he is steadfastly in the race to become the governor of the state. Now, that was a very, very serious thing today, because there was confusion all over the place, and a flurry of activities with people surprised at what could have prompted that. But then, in his rebuttal today, he says he's still in the race, and that it is the figment of the imagination of those who concocted it. One of the things that people have talked about this is the worry that that appears to be a damaging claim against a very big rival in this, a very big contestant in the tournament. In the tournament of the election, I'll call that. It's a tournament, really. But then, because of the law of the elections in Nigeria, we cannot openly call the names of the parties and the candidates, and that appears not to do a lot of justice for this sort of disinformation and misinformation, which could, of course, impair the ability and the capacity of the voters here to make the right decision. With a lot of people believing maybe that this candidate or that candidate has withdrawn for another candidate. That has been the major cause of concern here in Benin. But with that rebuttal by the candidate, then the elections will go on. Apart from that, you can see that even the sleepy, that Benin City, the famous Benin City, can really, really be sleepy, with the roads getting deserted maybe as early as even 9 p.m. Probably the kind of thing you won't get in Abuja or Lagos.
Well, we expect it to come alive 8:30 a.m. tomorrow, all things being equal, with INEC promising that it has all its logistics put together. Yes, Correspondent Solomon Ajuziogu, that's our time. We'll continue this conversation 7 a.m.